All right, today we're going to finish some notes that we started in an earlier class. We added and subtracted fractions, and now we are going to multiply and divide fractions. This is probably a review for you, but just in case you need a refresher, we have all of the directions down here written out step by step if that helps you, or I will walk you through some examples up on the top. So first of all, when we multiply fractions, now I like to use a dot or parentheses instead of a multiplication symbol whenever possible, because a multiplication symbol looks like an X. So if you'll remember from learning to multiply fractions, you just simply multiply across and then simplify. So 2 times 1 is 2 and 2 times 5 is 10. And then I can simplify this by dividing the numerator and the denominator by 2 to get 1/5. Another way to do this problem is if you know how to cross multiply. Cross multiplying eliminates the need to simplify a lot at the end. So the way we do that is we look diagonally to see if anything goes into these numbers evenly. And in fact, 2 goes into those numbers evenly. So now I have 1 times 1 is 1, and 1 times 5 is 5. I get the same answer as I did when I multiplied across and simplified, but you might like that way better. So let's try cross multiplication if we can on the next one. 2/3 times 9/16. We're looking diagonally to see if any numbers go into those diagonal numbers evenly. So 3 goes into 3 once, and 3 goes into 9 3 times. 2 goes into 2 once, and 2 goes into 16 8 times. Multiply across, 1 times 3 is 3, and 1 times 8 is 8. This is the most simplified answer. If you had multiplied straight across to get 18 in the numerator, and then 3 times 16 is 48, you could have divided this by 6 and still got 3/8. So it's up to you if you like cross-canceling or multiplying across and then simplifying. So down here at the bottom, it tells you with variables exactly how to do that. When we divide fractions, here is the general rule here using variables. It says that a over b divided by c over d is the same as a over b times the reciprocal, which would be d over c. So let me show you what that looks like with numbers. We take the first fraction and multiply it by the reciprocal of the second fraction. Reciprocal means that we are flipping this fraction over. And then you do the same steps as we did for multiplying. So I know 3 goes into 3 once, and 3 goes into 12 4 times, and I multiply straight across to get 7/8, and that would be my answer. So the first step is to rewrite it as a multiplication problem. So 9/20 times 5 over 3. Lots of opportunities to cross cancel here. 3 goes into 3 1 time, 3 goes into 9 3 times, 5 goes into 5 once, and into 20 4 times, leaving me with 3/4. And then that is as simplified as possible. Now, if you have a mixed number, there's not an example of that on these notes, but if you have a mixed number, you simply change that to an improper fraction first, and then follow all of these same steps. Thanks for watching.